Mm, mm, mm. Um, I don't know. There we go.
Check, check.
Mike should be good.
How's the volume? How's the volume on stream, guys?
What's up, everybody? Yeah. How do you like it? What happened?
Said it looks good.
Okay. Okay. So, how do we start this off?
So, I got some new news, of course, from last time. And of course, I got some old news that I didn't get to speak about last time. So, did you know the gaming industry made another breakthrough? The game Assassin's Creed Valhalla won a Grammy.
They won a Grammy, the game?
Grammy.
I did not know that.
So, yeah, in the music industry's biggest awards, they featured a category reserved for video games.
Huh.
And Assassin's Creed Valhalla won a Grammy.
I did not know Assassin's Creed Valhalla won a Grammy.
Yep.
That is actually pretty groundbreaking, but like video games are just modern day storytelling, so like yeah. Appreciate everybody out here kicking it with us. This is our first ever Cloudcast. So to the 16 in the chat, if anybody got a question for us, go ahead, feel free to jump in, be a part of the conversation. Currently talking about game news right now, and DC just broke it to me that Valhalla won a Grammy. If any of y'all out there knew that Valhalla won a Grammy, let us know. I didn't know this, but go ahead, DC.
And to get specific, yeah, it was the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Dawn of Ragnarok expansion.
Oh, so not even the whole game, that specific expansion, they perfected it.
That specific expansion. Yeah.
They sourced it up.
Got the Grammy. Yeah.
Maybe.
Saucing it up, and apparently some guy trying to be funny, some comedian named Randy Rainbow, okay, try to make a joke. I guess he's probably a game hater, or whatever the case may be. He was like, and the winner is Assassin's Creed's Valhalla, la 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 ha. You know what I mean? Trying to be funny live, and of course he got some negative feedback because who the fuck can't say Valhalla? But yeah, that guy got some saucy shit on Instagram. People talking shit, calling him a hater.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
whatnot. The gaming community standing up for themselves, bro, and that's what I like. That's what I appreciate.
yeah. I mean, it sounds like he was a hater.
Everybody always had some negative things to say about games, like, "Oh, games are bad for you. Games are this." I mean, let's be honest, dude. Look at Twitch. Video games are bringing people together every day.
Yeah. I mean, people don't. How often do you see people actually fighting over video games? Like, really physical fighting?
No.
Unless it's family and yeah, in the same
most-
crib.
Probably. Or some Tekken, getting some ass kicking.
Oh.
Some Smash Bros.
No,
Smacking your brother.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, some Call of Duty getting trash. You throw the remote. against the
Yeah, you
wall.
know what I mean? The mom's gotta come in the room and be like, yeah, nah, what do you mean, nah? You know what I mean? Like, she heard the remote flag once, then she heard that remote hit the wall. Like, there's a
The
dent.
best question.
There's
The
a,
best question is,
Go ahead.
why is he crying? Why is he crying?
Why is he crying? I don't know. Ask him. I don't know why he's crying. I didn't do anything.
Kilo's cheating. But so we also got the great times. We also got the bad times. So I don't know. I'm gonna break it to you, but the Halo 343 Industries, Studio Pierre, Hints.
Yeah, what up, Zunks, baby? Welcome to our first podcast ever.
Zonks, baby, what's up, baby? All right, the hydrate, is that for both of us? Since we're both on here.
Yeah, we can both hit it with the hydrate. You know it's the real Zunks. If there's no hydrate, you got to question, is that the real Zunks? But this is indeed the real Zunks, and we appreciate the real Zunks.
So, yeah, back to one of your favorite, games.
Halo.
Time.
Yes.
Halo. Okay. The head of the studio, Pierre Hintz, okay, he issued a public statement on Twitter declaring that the developer will continue to work on Halo even after how big the impact was when they lost 10,000 people. So they had a 10,000 person round off layoffs at Microsoft.
They fired 10,000 people at Microsoft?
10,000 people got fired at Microsoft, and 70% of it were from 343 Studios.
Oh. Wow. That's 7,000 people from 343 if nobody could do the quick maths.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people from a gaming studio to be fired at one fell swoop.
Yeah. And a lot of it had to do with contracts instead of actual full-time employment for a game that's been out since 2003. The studios, 343 Studios, has been open since 2003.
Nah, 343 isn't that old.
It's not that old.
Nah, Halo dropped around that time, 2000. Halo originally was Bungie, not 343.
Right.
Bungie's been around a lot bit longer than 343.
And Bungie owns Destiny, right?
But Bungie owns Destiny, yeah, and sold the rights to Halo, I believe, to Microsoft. I'm not too sure how that actually went, but Bungie used to be the game developer for Halo. That's
Halo, believe it or not, Halo was almost at the brink of straight collapse. That there wasn't going to be another Halo.
No, yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
So,
did you play the last Halo when it dropped?
No.
It was a short, fun-lived game, and then when they finally released campaign to us, I don't know if anybody else out there played Halo. If you guys played Halo Infinite, drop a message in chat, let us know. But Halo Infinite wasn't released with co-op. one of the most fun reasons of why we're playing Halo is for co-op, right? Like, so where's my co-op? There's no co-op. They breaking my heart. I love co-op. I like that was Halo was the couch co-op game to play. But like, and I don't believe there's even a couch co-op now in the current Halo Infinite. You can't play split screen.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy because LAN back in the day was shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Split screen was it. Like Halo, you were able to run the story with somebody, the whole story.
That was your day. That was the day right there. Like, we're playing Halo today. Like, we're starting at like 10 a.m. on Saturday. We're gonna forego watching these Saturday cartoons, but we're not missing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh's at 9:30. The new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's at 9, and then they give like something else at 9:30 that correlates. So we're gonna watch that whole hour block, and then we're going on Halo.
So, of course, you know the contracts I was talking about was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
So there were people who were limited to Microsoft to an 18-month stint at the company with a mandatory 6-month break. So you had to take a 6-month break in employment. So you were unemployed for 6 months of an 18-month contract.
Okay.
That's wild.
I mean,
you don't get paid while you're unemployed.
I know.
And it's crazy. Those are the contracts that they were giving to people, you know, before the 10,000 let go. So I mean, for them to additionally let go 70% of that 10,000 were from, you know, coming from 343. It's crazy.
That's just a significant number. And I think it has to do with the overwhelming unsuccessful release of Infinite. Like, when was Microsoft Studios' last big release that was like overwhelmingly a success? Like, besides God of War, what was the High on Life was also a good release game. High on Life, God of War were released complete games. Those were nice. And I like complete games, but Halo wasn't complete. And then the multiplayer came out before the campaign too. Like, there was a big disconnect between the multiplayer and campaign.
So that's that. And then of course going to that's pretty much what happened with Microsoft, you know, which sucks, you know, for those people that got laid off. You know, people got families and shit. It's pretty wild, man. Going to the company that sold Microsoft the company, we're gonna be talking about Destiny 2.
Okay.
So with Destiny 2, apparently, they had a big bug. That required a rollback of player progress of 20 hours of downtime.
Oh wow.
On the game. And this happened late January. January 26th. So the bug apparently has been fixed per se, but there has been frequent server drops, and that they're worried that the bug hasn't been completely removed, even though they have the big, you know, the big Lightfall expansion coming out February 28th. I hope they fix that, because a lot of people will be pissed off if they go ahead and they scrounge for these legendary weapons and they get rolled back 20 hours.
Yeah.
And they lose all their progress.
Well,
that's Bungie.
No,
they
yeah.
completely overlooked that.
It wouldn't be the first time that the player base got upset at Bungie either. Like, Destiny recently pulled the World of Warcraft when it's not even nearly as old as World of Warcraft. They recently pulled like 3 DLCs completely out the game. Like the Taken King was completely pulled out the game. Like, full DLCs that people paid $60 for ripped out the game, and the game wasn't even that old. Like, okay, cool, you're gonna pull a World of Warcraft, but World of Warcraft had years under its belt before it even imagined doing that.
People probably played those shits over fucking 100 times before they pulled that shit.
I was only one. What do you mean, Rancid? You was only one. See, Rancid probably got affected by that 20-hour rollback. Rancid is a Destiny 2 player.
Forsaken was the only DLC removed.
I mean, still, it was a $60 DLC released, completely taken out, and you know you can no longer get those guns. And I think that they even like level lock the guns, so you can't even like highlight level them.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing Destiny, they capped the guns as it wasn't as powerful when they did the release.
Yeah,
which kind of sucked.
like you couldn't bring your favorite guns through.
Yeah, it was like, it's just gonna stay in the vault. Like those guns are just gonna be, trophies, pretty much. And that, believe it or not, that affected some people too, because apparently inside their vaults, where they had some of the weapons that you can't get anymore, they also lost and they can't get back.
Yeah.
And that sucks. Apparently there's this you played Destiny a lot more than I did. How there was this a bow that people were going crazy for.
No, I agree, it's shitty, but they said this season
it was a coveted exotic combat bow. Hierarchy of needs.
Okay.
And someone, I think they were grinding the game for 17 hours to get that bow. And the bug came out and he lost the bow that he grinded 17 hours for.
Bro, that'd make me sick.
Bro, if that wouldn't make you fucking delete the game, bro, I don't know what will. He was so pissed off, bro. He went to Reddit and literally posted a whole forum about it of how shitty, Bungie, did not take care of that small bug that probably could have been fixed 12 times over.
Yeah.
Crazy. I just hope they get stuff together before the Lightfall expansion, which people are also going to be paying $60.
$60 for. So how about this? This is
not even out yet.
This is something that's on my mind, and I'm just curious, super curious about it. This new Hogwarts game.
Yeah.
What's up with it? Why are you so excited for it? Why is everybody so excited for it? And why is there so much controversy behind the release of it? Do you know?
So there is a lot of controversy behind Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's not really Hogwarts. It's the Harry Potter series all together.
Oh, so it's just the whole series. Everything about it.
The whole series. It's not just the game.
Okay.
It's more or less J.K. Rowling.
Oh, okay.
Had problem. Okay, which it was a comment that was made, but it wasn't pointed in that way. She then released an apology, and the whole cancel culture
took over.
Was just like, yo, delete. But come on, bro, it's Harry Potter, bro. It's Harry Potter. It's too much, bro. There's too much of it. It's everywhere. The cancel culture is something, believe it or not, quite big in our day.
I know.
It's really big.
That I know.
They can literally, if there's just enough people backing it up, things can get shut down immediately.
I know, yeah. Look at Dave Chappelle.
And they've been trying to shut down J.K. Rowling, bro, for the past 4 years, and that has yet to happen. And of course, every new game that's going to be coming out, that's the news that's going to come up. If there's a new book cover, a new hardcover, a new illustrated, whatever the case may be, there's always going to be the negative talks because of the comment. That's why, at the end of the day, bro, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it out.
Yeah.
Because the negative shit will stick to you forever. And the great things you've done for kids since I was 9 years old reading Harry Potter books and shit. So, all of that shit goes out of the window as soon as you make one bad comment. And all your work could be ripped from you immediately. So, really have to be careful what we say, bro. And that's with everything. No, I agree. It's shitty, but they said the season.
That's in regards to the Destiny.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so Forsaken was the only one. Forsaken was the oldest one, right?
No, I think Forsaken was the second one to come out.
Okay.
I don't think it was the original. I don't remember. You looking it up?
That's yeah. So the Forsaken expansion was removed. The Forsaken expansion was released in 2018.
Yeah, I think the game was released in 2017.
Makes sense.
I mean, but kudos to the game to be relevant for all of these years.
Yeah. So they said that what they said they were going to do, they kind of did, where the game was literally going to be a replayable game for future come.
Yeah.
What killed me is when they made a Destiny 2 and I had Destiny 1. I was like, wait, I thought you guys said this is going to be a continually game.
So
now
with that,
yeah,
remember Destiny 1 was released on PlayStation 3 and Destiny 2 was released on PlayStation 4 next gen.
Okay, fair enough. So they had to make a new game for a new system
For the next generation, and I believe so. Yeah, that's why when it's like a remastered game, it's like PlayStation 3 or older. It's never PlayStation 4 or beyond because of the data coding for next generations and our generation.
So do their words stick forever when they say that this is gonna be a game that you don't have to buy again?
So I think there may be another Destiny 3 coming out, but not for our current generation of systems. Destiny 3 would probably be in the next generation of systems.
Okay. Well, that was kind of, the big mix-up for me in my hand when it came to Destiny.
Yeah.
I paid for those expansions. I paid for all that shit. And then Destiny 2 is getting released. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I wasn't going to buy Destiny 2 either. Well, for the similar reason of you, and the only reason I bought it was because my friend that joined the force was like, yo, I'm gonna be only like playing this on my downtime, so it was like, I bet, so I'll buy the game,
right,
to play with you, bro.
So we got another shit that's from our childhood that I seem to like be excited for. I don't know if you know about it, not sure. So Tekken 8 is gonna be released.
Tekken 8
is coming out. Yeah.
Nice.
There is also a confirmed release that Nina Williams is coming back. Do you remember Nina from the original Tekken?
Can't say honestly though.
She had the blonde hair and damn. I wish I could pop up so I could show them, of what Nina Williams looked like. So the original Nina Williams, she's actually coming back to Tekken.
Do you want me to show them a picture of Nina Williams? I could look it up.
It's up to you. So like, I don't know if there's a lot of Tekken players out there, but I thought it was pretty good. Awesome shit. They're also gonna be showing. She's gonna have a new fighting style. She's gonna have 2 mixed akimbo pistols into her jujitsu, and she's also going to be introducing Koppo Jutsu themed fighting style. So that's Nina Williams. She's coming back, and it's going to be definitely a throwback. That's the original Nina Williams.
Okay. You sound pretty excited about it.
She's making a big comeback. People are excited about it. And of course, the fighting community and so on. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have for the gaming news for right now. I know we have other subjects.
What up there?
Yeah, what's going on? I know I don't want to talk about Resident Evil, but you know me.
Go ahead, talk about Resident Evil.
So,
We'll
released.
We'll limit you to 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, because I know you could go off for at least 30 minutes, but we'll limit you to 10. And if it starts to like get off track, I'll hone in. But go for it. Full send with your Resident Evil, because when I start, if I full send something,
it's small, because they're doing, of course, little leaks here and there. But Capcom actually released it themselves, a 15-minute gameplay. That limited people were able to play.
Appreciate you, Thea.
No one was able to stream.
Welcome to our first podcast.
Capcom did a 15-minute playthrough of the game and released it so people could see the gameplay.
Of which Resident Evil?
Resident Evil 4, the remake.
Oh, the Leon Kennedy one when you have to save the president's daughter?
Yes.
Very nice. That's one of my favorite ones. That one was originally released on Nintendo 64, right?
No, that was on
Nintendo GameCube?
Yeah.
Nintendo GameCube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. It definitely wasn't the 64. I just kind of aged myself, but no, yeah, the GameCube was like 2 generations after 64, right? No, because it's Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
64,
it's Nintendo.
GameCube was right after N64.
Okay.
Yeah, after 64 was GameCube.
Yeah, see,
because then the Wii came out, and the Wii was after GameCube.
Okay.
So yeah, Resident Evil 4 came out initially in 2004.
With the chainsaw remote.
2004. Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
That was a big. That was like a big box prize. That was like what, $200 to get that.
Yeah, it was.
It was insane. But yeah, there is a 15-minute video. It's pretty awesome. The gameplay. They also showed new monsters. I don't know how I feel about it.
New monsters, like from like new virus,
like new out the box, never in the game before.
Oh, like, and it's a remastered.
And it's remastered, yeah. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. I hope that they didn't deter so much away from the story. I see Hunnigan came back,
okay,
which is awesome. Hunnigan is there. The comms is there. You know how before Resident Evil, when the comms came in and then the screen was like paused, where it was just you and her talking, and of course you had what they were saying in the bottom.
Okay.
That's not gonna be the case anymore. You can actually walk and continue within the story.
Oh, like so it's like the movie isn't movie. It's playable now. Everything's playing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There's literally almost to no pauses. So that would be a good thing for speedrunners.
A good thing or a bad thing, because if they force you to hear talking and you can't skip past the talking, and you can only move as fast as the bot is moving, like sometimes the door may be closed so the bot gets there.
Also too, but the other one, the animation stopped completely. You had to stick to the animation. It sucked. That killed your time. At least you're still able to move wherever you have to go. You know? Even though you're taking baby steps.
You're still able to go. Yeah.
Yeah, you're still able to move.
But you was able to skip the videos.
I think on your first playthrough, no.
Okay.
I don't think you were able to. You were able to skip the voice, or you could skip the words or something like that, but you had to hear the voice. That's pretty much the news that I have within gaming news. That's the big deal right now.
Any games coming out you're excited for?
Besides the Resident Evil remake, Silent Hill's another game.
Ooh, Silent Hill.
Having a remake. Silent Hill 2 is having a remake, um, which is gonna be a big thing because we haven't seen a Silent Hill game in a very, very long time.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but last remotely close Silent Hill game we had was the playable trailer released on PlayStation 3.
Yes. So the last, I think it was PT.
Yeah, PT.
That was in 2014. PT was a Silent Hill playable teaser, which didn't get released. Because pretty much like character and art control. Hideo Kojima wanted full reign over the game, which they should have let him, because Hideo Kojima he's a master when it comes to story making.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear was a big thing. The game, damn, I have it in the tip of my tongue. The game with the baby.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding 2 is also coming out. That's Hideo Kojima's game.
Yeah, that game is amazing.
And he creates a story where you feel like you're in it.
Yeah. Thoroughly emulsifying.
Yeah. Now imagine him with that creativity in a horror game. Which he's given a little taste of it already. Death Stranding, of the horror suspense kind of feel. But I feel like if he would have had that full reign over the Silent Hill release PT, and he was able to make a full game, I think that game would have made history. It definitely would have made history. Creative minds backing, blocking each other, just creates destruction.
Yeah.
Of allowing and working with, people just want to find a way. So Hideo Kojima said, "Fuck it," and he made Death Stranding instead.
Was he working on Death Stranding that whole time?
No. As soon as the contract broke between the developers for Silent Hill, he I think he already had the story written up for Death Stranding 2. I mean, Death Stranding 1. He already had it written up, and then he brought the idea to someone, and they approved it, and they made the game. That man, you think about it, that man probably has a story already for Silent Hill that was ready to go. And at the same time, he had Death Stranding already written and ready to go at the same time. He had 2 full stories ready to go.
Back to back.
Back to back. He was ready.
Yeah.
But they got I'm kind of glad they didn't let him do PT, because I think Death Stranding now had the length and the full creativity and the timing that he was able to have.
And dedicate to it.
Between the lawsuits and dedicate to it, exactly. And all the lawsuits and shit, taking the time, because he wasn't, believe it or not, Hideo Kojima wasn't allowed to work anywhere else until all the courts and shit was dealt with. So that man made zero money with that thing. Death Stranding came out, 2018? 2019?
Yeah, before COVID.
Okay. Before COVID, so it's 2020.
Before that, yeah, okay. 2018, 2019.
So the dude made no money for like a good 4 years. 4 years. There was a battle going on for 4 years. It's insane. But let's see how amazing this release is of Silent Hill 2 remastered without Hideo Kojima.
How do you think it's gonna be?
Um, so I think since they didn't have Hideo Kojima, I feel like they resulted to a lot of the original game, which I'm excited because they probably didn't have the idea of what to change. So they're like, wait, we have the creativity, but we don't have his creativity.
Let's just copy it exactly.
Let's copy exactly what was before
and make it better.
Make it look pretty as fuck.
Yeah,
that's it.
Put the new world graphics on it. Keep the story exactly the same. Change up the gameplay a little bit, but keep the story ideally the same.
Exactly. Everybody fell in love with Silent Hill 2, and you know what? Let's not change it. This dude was a mastermind. Let's just stick what we has and see how it goes.
I mean, technically, that'll be the smart thing to do. They own the legal rights to it.
Well, let's see what happens with Silent Hill 3, because they still don't got him.
Yeah. You think they're gonna release it?
I don't know. This might be something that they're done. This could be something that they're hoping that can get them over the hump.
So the Silent Hill that's being released, we don't know if it's a remake or Silent Hill 3.
We don't know if it's a Silent Hill. No, it's a Silent Hill 2 official
remake.
Silent Hill 2. It's a I think personally it's a remaster.
Okay.
You know, I don't think it's a remake because from the gameplay that I seen and so on, dude, it looks exactly the same as the original. You know, just with, you know, the highest graphics possible that we're able to get now with the engines that we're able to, you know, with these engines nowadays, it looks like real people playing.
Yeah.
Like pores, skin, tears, you know, sweat.
Unreal Engine.
And Unreal Engine. So see what happens, man. See what happens. But they're gonna have some competition because Death Stranding 2 is right behind it, and he did that purposely.
I mean, people are gonna buy both.
Yeah, but we're just gonna see who.
I'm happy that Death Stranding came out for free recently.
Did that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy that. So everybody that heard it was it's an Amazon Prime simulator, I'm not gonna buy it. Then they played it. Like, yes, it is an Amazon Prime simulator. Yes, you do make a lot of deliveries. Yes. But while you're doing all of that, just enjoy the story. You're only doing that to get the gear, to get some supplies, to get a little bit of upgrades, to just, you know, build morale. You're building morale when you're doing that. You're building connections between people when you're delivering supplies. Like, I think that part missed a lot of people. Like, yo, you're not just being in, you know, if being an Amazon Prime simulator is what it needs to be for you to make connections between people, then like, I guess we're gonna be Amazon Prime simulator driving out here, and I'm gonna fix all of these roads. My car's gonna go like 2 times faster on all of these roads. I'm gonna load it up in the truck. I'm gonna carry like 1,000 pounds worth of cargo and drive from one end to the other end because I've hit all the roads everywhere.
But I mean, you know what's crazy about the people that make those kind of comments that it's an Amazon driven game? Okay, have they not played Metal Gear Solid? The influence, the amount of Metal Gear influence inside Death Stranding is astronomical.
Yeah.
And the only people that would really enjoy the game that I feel like are the ones that played Metal Gear. Because look at the robots, bro. They look straight out of a Metal Gear Solid 3, bro. They look exactly like them with the legs and everything, you know? And the Metal Gear games, bro, were a whole lot of walking somewhere then walking back, especially Metal Gear 3.
Yeah, Metal Gear 3 the most.
You had to walk to an area, but then, you know, you were in the forest. So you walk an area, you have to be there, but you have to go back to somewhere else and then come all the way back, and then you can activate the movie scene or whatever. You know, the animation. So there was a whole lot of back and forth with Hideo Kojima's games. That's what he wanted. He wanted you to be like, oh, we just don't want this to be back to back to back. We want you to work for it, not just hand it out.
Very true, very true. All right, everybody, give DC a quick second. Sounded like he had a phone call. Appreciate everybody out here kicking with us. If you are enjoying the podcast so far, let us know. Let us know any conversations that you want us to focus on, or any recommendations, or any comments you got. Been talking about video gamings. Next up we got another 2 topics up for conversation, and we'll probably be rocking out here for another hour 20 minutes. Appreciate everybody vibing with us. Welcome back, DC.
Back. Thank you. Sorry.
Enough of the games.
Yeah.
What's next up?
I don't know. You got the sauce. What's the sauce?
I got the sauce. Alright,
All right, bro. It's in the tip of your tongue, bro. Let it fall out.
let's let it fall out. Yo,
Let it fall out.
what type of advice you think we could give somebody trying to become a streamer?
What type of advice?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are streamers, or that just need some motivation, or just simple tidbits that they might just overlook, that go hone up. Or what can you do better as a streamer? You know what I mean? Let's critique ourselves while we're here. You know what I mean? Critique ourselves, makes ourselves better. Stuff like that. It's either that or current events, really.
No, well, we're already on the subject with streaming.
Yeah, we're streamers. Let's see what's up.
I think the best advice I can give for streamers is don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Don't feel like there's nobody out there to watch you. There's somebody for everybody. And for what you do, if you enjoy playing horror, if you're a multi-plat streamer, if you enjoy shooters, and that's what you really enjoy doing, stick to it. Because you might have one person in there, but that one person talks to somebody else, this guy's funny as shit, or he's cool as hell. That one person, you get 5. That 5 turns to 10. That 10 turns into 20. That 20 turns into 40. It's not gonna happen overnight as long as you don't give up. But just keep pushing. Keep pushing. When you see, you're live and you only have 2 people for 5 hours, fine. Just keep going. Somebody's gonna like what you're doing. It's gonna happen. What'd you say earlier? There's 1.7 billion people on this earth?
No, isn't there 7 billion? No.
Is it? I can't remember. I heard a 7 in there, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's...
There's 7 billion people on this earth. There's
7
out there.
7.8 billion. Yeah, I knew I was right.
7.8 billion. There is 100 people ready to watch you, bro. But if you're not consistent and live every day, you're never gonna get the chance to.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Never. Yeah, like you're never gonna get that chance if you don't push yourself. The best advertisement you got is yourself.
Fact. Best investment you can make is in yourself too. Like, it's not always easy though, DC. You know what I mean? Not always easy to go live every day. So you gotta, set a schedule. Schedules are important. Schedules are important so people know they can expect you at a certain time in a certain place. They know they can rely on you to be at a certain time in a certain place.
Right.
Yeah. Versatility also. You gotta be out there. You gotta be on everything, not just one thing. If you're just on one thing, you're hurting your chances. You know what I mean? You can't just be on, just making clips on Twitch, hoping that a lot of people are gonna watch your Twitch clips, because that's not how it works. You gotta get the Twitch clips out there. You gotta get them out there the right way. You gotta get them out there in a way that people like, a way that's visually pleasing to people. You gotta know what's visually pleasing to people. You gotta know what people's tendencies are. There's a lot of everything that goes to this, and people, some streamers undercut their own ability to all of this, and it's not easy. You know what I mean? We gotta be able to do all of this as streamers, and even more than just streamers. If you're an entrepreneur, if you own a business, you have to be able to do this as a business owner to be successful. It's not something you can learn in school per se, studying a person, knowing how a person's gonna react. But that's
the best. I think the best thing someone could have got out of school becoming a streamer is marketing. You're essentially marketing yourself. You're the best. If you're trying to destroy yourself, the best way to destroy yourself is limiting yourself to one thing. Not taking advantage of social networking, not taking advantage of even the hands that are being put out to you, because there's genuine people out there in this world today that are willing to help and spread, and like for instance, us make a community and give the help with the tools to help you, but you also have to help yourself. We can put fresh water out, bro, the purest water that came from the clouds.
Yeah,
cleanest water ever, let's say. But can't always push the horse to drink the fucking water. You can have it could be there, but you gotta go get it. You gotta push for it. You have to.
It's a fact.
Because those same people that put those tools out for you, because we learned, we went through the hard way of doing it. We're just trying to make it a tad bit easier. If we can make it a tad bit easier, to work together, build, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna make it that much easier for the next person. The ins, the outs, what not to do, what to do, what negative things are, what positive things are, what's what, and I can officially say it's February 6th, bro, and it's almost 9 o'clock. Okay, that the best thing that I have ever done was learn from my mistakes, and I'm never gonna repeat those mistakes.
What up, Dash? Yeah.
Dash, what's going on, bud? Never, ever repeat your mistakes.
That's what the Newton's definition of insanity was. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Yeah. Don't bend your arm back till it breaks for something or someone. Learn from your fucking mistakes and you keep pushing forward. Because you going forward is only going to bring you better things. It's not going to bring you the same outcome if you don't do it again.
Wise words. DC too. Oh yeah, DC, hydrate.
Hydrate, you too. All right.
Yeah, I gotta agree, man. And the consistency and getting content out there too.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely. That goes back to the making sure you take full advantage of the free platforms that are out there for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of good free platforms out there that you can take advantage of.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. Last time I checked, when you go to the App Store, they're free to download.
Yeah.
They're free to make an account. They're free to upload. They're free to make a profile. Why, you know, like they're out there, bro. They're out there. Utilize them. There's even once again, there's easier ways to create clips. Look at Eclipse. That can help you.
That's a fact.
You know, utilizing the tools.
Eclipse.gg has been able to make things a lot easier to be able to get a lot more content out there in front of a lot more people. I know I love Eclipse and I recommend it to a lot of people. Helps me get a lot of content out there, at least 3 to 5 videos a day.
And also too, making sure you do your due diligence, do your research. Research is everything. Everything. You know, with having bots, the bots that you need for your stream, the quick uploads, the logo makers, you know, the GIFs, the things you want to add to your stream, you know, all these things. Do your due diligence, because everyone's not going to be nice to be like, hey, I got it from here, or here's this tool. It's not always going to be like that. So always do the research for yourself. But if you still have a question on it, then ask. You know, there's shit everywhere. As long as you do your research and you look up things and you know, instead of it just being handed out to you in a silver plate, people will respect you more.
Yeah. Rather than just asking and expecting to be given, do some research, figure some things out, and it'd be like, hey, I know you can do this, this, and this, but can you help me out with this aspect of it? Just know what you're talking about. Makes things easier too. Yeah. Appreciate everybody out here still kicking it with us during our first ever KloudCast.
Oh, you know what? This is something that happened yesterday. For streamers, do not let anyone change your mood in your chat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because there's always going to be trolls. There's always going to be negativity. There's always going to be that one dude who had a really bad day who wants to make your day even fucking worse. Block him. Put him on timeout. Sometimes you got to be like, dude, shut the fuck up. You know? But at the end of the day, that person's not with you grinding. So if you have, let's say, 20-something people on your stream, 100 people on your stream, do you think Ninja cares what people say on his fucking comments? He gives two shits. He has what, 11,000 people where he streams. He doesn't care what people are saying. They're not putting, they're not taking control of his bank. You know? Those negative people, they're just there to troll the shit out of you. Don't let those kind of people control how you feel during the stream. Don't take away your shit from everyone else. That's pretty much what I wanted to say.
I could dig it, bro. Spread positivity. Leave the negativity. Very wise words from DC.
Yeah. What would you do different? Or what advice would you have for people that wanted to start streaming?
The consistency is key. If you can legit only stream 2 hours a day, stream those 2 hours a day. And make it known that you're streaming those 2 hours a day before those 2 hours come up. You're like, hey, tonight we got another stream at 7 o'clock. 7 to 9. Be known to stream it from 7 to 9. Give people something to look forward to from 7 to 9. You can only do it on the weekends. Do it on the weekends. That's not to say that streaming is for everybody, because everybody has the ability to stream, but not everybody's gonna have the desire to stream. So if it's not there fundamentally, and there's no hunger or desire to stream, to be in front of people, to pretty much be positive. And that's something big about streaming too. Like, you're gonna lose games, you're gonna get frustrated. That happens. Everybody's a gamer. But most people that watch are gonna be gamers. You know, we're not on a podcast, so not everybody that's gonna be listening to this is gonna be a gamer. So I can correlate gaming to life to everybody that's not gaming out there, and that's us, you know, tuning into the podcast because, you know, we're vibing with a podcast. We can correlate it a little bit to like life. You know, you can't always expect a win in life, you can't always expect a win in a game. So getting upset is fine, but just as in life and just as in, you know, everything else, you still got to be positive. Your overall message should be positive. If your overall message, if you're trying to educate everybody on something, educate. Just, I don't know, it shouldn't be an overwhelming negative experience. If it's an overwhelming negative experience, why are people gonna want to tune in? Why are people gonna want to be there? There's enough negativity everywhere else. You know, everybody got something going on, and I'm not saying you can't be real with your stream once in a while, open up with your stream once in a while, but overall, try to be positive. Try to make their day. You know, you don't know if their day sucked. You know if your day sucked or not. You know if you can do something about your day that sucked or not. And if you can't do anything and you're streaming, be positive. Try to spread positivity.
Every time somebody asks me on stream, how you doing? How was your day? It was amazing. You know, I always give the utmost positive, because at the end of the day, I'm up, I'm awake.
What up, Maverick?
You know, so I'm up, dude. I'm ready for the day, whatever the case may be, sick or not. I'm sick of shit right now, and I'm on this podcast. And I tell you what, I'm happy as fuck I'm on this podcast. You know?
Oh yeah.
So
I'm happy we're doing this podcast. I'm happy we're doing this podcast.
And all in all, man, positivity is everything. Positivity.
And something I feel like I should heavily mention also. I tread lightly as I say this, but I will still say this. Leave your expectations of other people at the door. Don't expect other people to do anything because you're doing it for them. You must leave that expectation at the door. I have seen countless streamers get demoralized, demotivated, just not in a happy state of mind because they're like, oh, I do X, Y, and Z for A, B, and C, but nobody's there for M, E, E. But that's not you shouldn't spread love in the hope of only to get love in return. That's not how love works. And I'm sorry, everybody. I thoroughly am. But that's not how love works. If you love unconditionally, you know, if you want to spread love, you spread love. You spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. I love to spread love. I love love. It is what it is. I love to get love. I love to spread love. But you know, I never expect anyone to ever be here, to ever go watch that, ever go do that. I love love too. See, Thea knows what it is. What up, Obi? Appreciate you lurking. Obi in the house. Love you, bro. Obi already know the vibe. Love you too, Thea. You know the vibe. And it's like, that's, you know, that's the expectations of people. Sometimes will let you down. And then it can let you, you know, pour salt on possibly a good relationship because they didn't meet an expectation that they didn't know they had to meet. Like, they'll make you cry. I ain't trying to make you cry. You know, we just out here talking and jiving, and you know, this is our first Cloudcast, and I'm just saying, like,
woke up.
I'm just saying, you know, I love to spread love. I love love. I love being in with a lot of people. You know what I mean? But I love me. I love being alone. And sometimes when I'm alone and love being, you know, like that, you know, sometimes people be like, oh, what's wrong with him? Just not. You just love being alone too, you know what I mean? But you can't have the expectation. Like sometimes I'll go live and I'll be here with 1-2 viewers and that's just cool. Sometimes I'll go live and everybody pull up and that's cool. You tired of being alone, dear? Oof. I can't relate. I don't mind it. But we're talking about streaming specifically. Not necessarily being alone in life, but just, you know, feeling alone while streaming. When, you know, you're not always alone. Just, that's why having a schedule is important. Having a schedule is ridiculously important because it lets people know, like, all right, cool, I can expect this person to go live at this time and I can show them love at this time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a, you know, double-edged sword. It's not a reverse blade sword, sorry, it's a double-edged sword. You can't have expectations of other people, but when people can form an expectation of you and you're continuously reliable upon that expectation, then you become more of a reliable person. You're more ascertainable, you're more desirable to be around because they can rely on you. If that makes sense. I think it makes sense.
So you ready for the Band-Aid off?
Huh?
Ready to rip the Band-Aid off with some shit that's happening every day that people ignore?
Go ahead, rip the Band-Aid off.
So all you guys, I hope you know, it's Black History Month. Okay. Black History Month for a lot of reasons.
Bring the mic a little closer to your mic. Bring the mic a little closer to your mouth, just so you know, like, okay. Just so, because sometimes you're fading like in and out, and you have a really good mic, but you're just like really far from it. And
nah, this mic has to be changed. It's about that time.
Okay.
Remember I told you he was acting up.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Better.
Cool.
A little bit better. It's like the sound gate might be a little bit off, but we can fix that a little bit later. Cause it's like you'll be going in like this, and then it's like going like, you know what I mean?
Right.
When I upload the video, you'll listen to it later, and you'll be like, oh, okay.
So you hear me good?
Yeah, perfect.
You can hear me? Okay. So it's Black History Month, okay? It is what, now 6 days in Black History Month? We already have people trolling the fuck out of Martin Luther King Jr. Okay. In Ohio, the police department in Columbus, Ohio, is quote unquote celebrating Black History Month with a fake Martin Luther King Jr. quote on their police cruisers.
What's the quote?
It's not really his quote. Be the peace you wish to see in the world. That is the quote that they used and said it was Martin Luther King Jr. All right.
Huh.
Now, this man has made history. Okay, we know that.
Yeah.
You guys put a whole thing on all 24 of your police cruisers of somebody else's quotes.
Wow.
And put Martin Luther King Jr.'s name on it. That's fucked up.
Who dropped the ball?
Okay.
Did anybody release a formal apology yet? This is crazy. I did not know about this.
Fuck, dude. Oh my god.
That's super crazy, Tia. Like, I didn't know that.
This has been released. So I watch a lot of Vice.
Yeah.
I read a lot of Vice and shit. So this was at February 6th, which today at 8:18 this morning in Ohio, they showed the police cruisers with Black History Month love with a quote that's not
Martin Luther.
That's not Mr. King's.
No.
It's not Mr. King.
Not Mr. King's at all.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay, there has not been an issue of an apology or anything like that yet, because I don't think they figured out the fucking quote is not his, and they have it on all their police cruisers.
Wow. Super dumbasses there. Like, somebody dropped the ball, put it on 28 cars. Like, dropped the ball big
Ridiculous.
time on that.
That's ridiculous. And who knows, man? They probably sold all the other police cruisers already. You know?
I mean, you don't gotta sell the police cruise, you just gotta repaint it.
No, the other ones. Because they were showing the 2023 Fords. The new police cars for the year, the 2023.
Oh, and the 2023s came with that quote on it?
Yeah, because that's what they paid for.
Wow.
They're the new police cruisers. The new police cruisers.
So the new cars coming in already incorrectly quoted. So when they get in,
all of them. So
they're gonna have to go to the paint. They're gonna have to go to the shop already. Off rip.
Exactly. So what police cruisers are they gonna have? Who the fuck knows?
Nice.
Yeah. Good job, Ohio.
Good job, Ohio.
I don't want to take, Mr. Breakfast in the Mornings thing, but
we're gonna
congratulations, you played yourself.
yeah, we're gonna come up with a catchphrase thing and put it on the stream deck. So anytime we have like something like that, we can make like we'll get a bunch of them segments where people just do stupid things.
Okay. And I got another one for you.
Hit me.
A New York. All right, I got another one. You ready for another one?
Yeah, New York what?
New York school apologizes after kicking off Black History Month with fried chicken and watermelon with waffles.
A New York school did that? Fried chicken, waffles, and watermelon for Black History Month.
Yo,
who thought that was okay?
Tell me people don't think. Just tell me. I'm not. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. So it's the school in Nyack Middle School in Rockland County, outside of the city.
Yeah, because that wouldn't rock inside the city. Inside the city, there's more than like a handful of Black teachers that would be like, wait a minute.
Bro,
Are we really? This is nobody else gonna say anything? Nah, I was gonna say something, but like, alright, no, you wasn't. But I'm gonna say something. As long as y'all co-signing it, yeah. You right though. Alright, but yeah, nah, this ain't right. This ain't right.
Bro, it's 2023, bro, and this biased shit is still happening today, and it's sad.
So I just saw a movie on Netflix the other day called You People. It got Eddie Murphy in
That's
it.
what Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie.
It was hilarious. I especially made fun of. I especially enjoyed how they poked at racial tension so physically. Like, yeah, like, was it good? It was great,
Hard.
Thea. Definitely watch it. Definitely give it a watch. Definitely give it a thumbs up. You know what I mean? We're not advertising. You know, we're not no, Netflix isn't an spokesperson of ours. It's just a movie. How we seen it, so we gotta say where we saw it. I guess just whatever.
I give it a 9. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, cause it genuinely made me chuckle. It genuinely made me like, ha 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 ha. Like, you wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that, and he just got sunned, like, in the best way possible. Like,
It's happened on both sides.
Yes.
And it happened both sides.
Yes.
Not just one
Not
side.
just one-sided, and
It was both sides.
both. It was amazing. It was amazing, and just like the difficulty of the choice they had to make and the maturity that it took was crazy. It was a great movie, and just to, like, it just poked that racial tension, and
You got quiet, my boy.
sorry.
You said racial tension. So yeah. That's pretty fucked up. Once again, congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, this racial tension and just the
Come
fact that
on.
it's just still a thing is just crazy, and just all right, I guess.
Like, come on, New York. You got all people. Come on. Come on.
Do
We know
better.
this, man.
Do better.
Do better, please. But yeah, man, that's the shit that's happening today. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's 2023, bro. You know? Yeah. So, I guess an issue. Oh, look at this. So, today, I guess the news spread very fast about the NIAC school.
Okay.
Okay, that our Mark was the company that gave the food. It's a company that serves kids in schools.
Okay.
Lunch. Okay, it's a contracted company, and our Mark is the ones that illustrated what was going to be eaten for the day.
So it wasn't the school's idea, it was the food provider's idea?
Yeah.
But still,
That
somebody at the school
They
okayed it.
yeah. So it's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, that's the world that we live in today. There's sensitive shit in every subject. We just really gotta be careful. We really gotta be sensitive to a lot of things, because
I wouldn't even say sensitive. I would say just be thoughtful. Sensitive, I feel like, refers to something of inferiority, or just he sounds so low. Yeah, it's because his like mic keeps like fading in and out, so sometimes it's like perfect, and then other times he just like fades away into the abyss.
it just goes out.
Yeah, see, like right there, it's perfect.
Ready. Yeah, man. That's the shit. That's the bullshit that we deal with today. And the year is brand new, and we already started.
How about now, Theo? Can you hear him better? Because he said that all with his chest, I feel like.
So, for say something, DC. I read what you said, and I said say something.
Yeah, yep. I see what you did there.
Oops. All right. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening in America today, right? I can now give you something that's, that's happening. That just actually happened about 21 minutes ago. This is live shit, guys. Live shit 21 minutes ago. Major earthquake kills 3,700 people in Turkey and Syria as of 21 minutes ago.
An earthquake in Turkey and Syria, 31 people?
3,700 people.
3,700 people. That's a big earthquake.
Yes, magnitude of a 7.8.
7.8? Oh, Grandpa said 7.31. Oh, so Grandpa knew something about it.
Yeah, this magnitude, what I see right now, as of 20 minutes ago, magnitude of a 7.8 brought down a whole apartment blocks in Turkish cities and piled devastation of millions of Syrians.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
A lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. By an earthquake?
Yeah.
Massive.
Super massive. That's very unfortunate.
That's massive.
That's a lot of casualties. That's crazy that there was no warnings for it though beforehand.
Sometimes it just happens too fast. You gotta remember the technology from even here. Now, if there's an earthquake, there's still chances of a few people dying with all this technology. Now, imagine not having the technology that we have. The advancements. We're talking, we're not saying that Turkey's way behind or anything like that. But with the shit that we have, they probably don't have. They didn't get enough ample timing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those buildings in like Syria and Turkey, dude, they're like 10 stories. And they have hundreds of people living in it. Hundreds. Stacked piles, bro. One apartment could have like 7-8 people.
Yeah, you're in line.
A one bedroom could have 7 or 8 people. So you imagine how many people just in that one building got destroyed.
Yeah.
One building alone went down, and that was probably around 600 people.
Well, depending on how big the building was too.
Right.
But there's some big apartment buildings in New York. New York had one today too?
Really?
Oh wow. I did not know that.
I would have felt it. In the city? Wasn't in the city.
Buffalo. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty far, dude. That's pretty far.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Canada area.
Pretty much, yeah, all the way up north.
That's Canada area, dude. That's way too far away from me. If it was in the city, I'll tell you what, the Hudson River walls was coming down because them shits is rotted.
He ain't lying.
Yeah. Jersey, New York was about to become one.
He ain't lying.
Because with that magnitude in the city, imagine in New York City, that magnitude 7.3.
Sheesh.
He was in trouble.
You ain't wrong, bro. That'd be it for New York. Yeah, you ain't wrong. New York ain't built for an earthquake.
Especially New York City.
Which is crazy, but I guess, I don't know. New York just isn't prone to earthquakes, but it's not saying we can't get one.
That what?
You go on IG and search EM whoop hoop, you can see the video of the building coming down. Oh.
In Turkey, the big earthquake.
There's a TikTok too everywhere. Give me 1 second, DC.
I fucking like it. I like it, dude.
Go ahead, DC.
Dude, feedback.
Go for it.
Go for what? What am I going for? Hey, what am I going for? Yeah, guys. But yeah, I think he meant take over the podcast. Why would I take over the podcast? Yeah, and with the fucking earthquakes and stuff, it's some sad shit, man. And it's crazy. You see how fast that media moves, man. The media's quick. You know, 1 minute somebody's talking about the Grammys, the next minute some a catastrophe happens, and that catastrophe's everywhere because everybody's gonna tune in. And it's massive, crazy. But nobody talks about. You don't really hear big stories about the things that happen every day. Hey, Strawberry, what's up, mama? So as of today, 2 young African American males, 2 teens shot in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. 2 teens shot in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So that shit happens every day. Every day. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely crazy. And a lot of it too, you'd be surprised, man. Cops killing teens. Big issue with cops and fearing color, bro. Oh, it's a big thing too.
My apologies, everybody. I'm back.
Yeah. What happened? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just had to make sure my house was still copacetic.
Oh.
Yes.
I was like,
yes.
what just happened?
My apologies. Everything is still copacetic though. Adulting isn't easy all the time.
Yeah.
Apologies about that.
But I just mentioned that the two teens that were shot today in Williamsburg and Brooklyn. You know, you don't really hear about shit like that.
Oh no.
2 African American teens shot in Brooklyn.
No, yeah, that's...
You don't really hear news about that.
That doesn't make mainline news. It's something that, you know, we've dealt with it for a while in New York. There's a lot of things in New York that don't even get like posted on regular news. like New York One News misses stuff that happens. Is, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. There's only so much bad that can be reported in the city about the city until it's just like, you know what I mean? Over consuming too much, yeah. And then again, it's also just like who controls the media and what they're trying to put out, what image they're trying to put out, what's the story, what's the narrative. That's the word I'm looking for. They're trying to control the narrative. So yeah,
wow, dude,
it's life, dude.
Do you believe that it's been 20 years, 23 years
Since 23 years since what?
23 years since,
Oh, since Y2K and all of that. Yeah.
It's a big thing that people are talking about. 23 years. Remember, I don't know if you remember, but I remember stories of that the world was gonna end in 2000.
I do. Computers, all of that was gonna crash. I remember when it happened, my uncle, you know, he was a prankster. So he was like, yo, what we're gonna do at midnight is we're gonna cut the breaker. So at midnight, they all counted down. 3, 2, 1. He cut the entire breaker off. The entire house went dark. And he was like, it's Y2K. Everybody panic. And like everybody just paused and looked at him. They're like, yo, bro, what you do? He's like, nothing. They were like, nah, you did something. Let's handsome men, how y'all doing? Yo, what up, kid?
Kid, what's up, baby?
First ever KloudCast. Big vibing right now. Just jiving and talking. No.
Cake.
DC over there eating cake. DC eating cake. That's what he's gonna do. Every KloudCast, he's gonna eat a piece of cake.
You guys want me to eat a piece of fuck out of here? You know how big I'll be.
What? It's only every other Monday. What you mean? That's 2 pieces of cake a month. You can't eat 2 pieces of cake a month.
All right, so look, you're gonna have a cake. I'm gonna have a cake. We're gonna smoke and we're gonna talk. How's that?
So cake and smoke?
Cake and smoke, bro.
I gotta get a cake then. I don't got any cake. This cake looks really good though, Chad. Like I'm seeing it from the other camera. Like I got the other cam view over here. That cake look really good.
Bro, always eating desserts. Yo, cause my wife is goated, bro. My wife always got the ice cream for me.
Yo, that cake looks delicious, Chad. I ain't going in front.
That cake is good as fuck,
Bro,
bro.
that cake look delicious. His stream deck is empty as hell with empty ass keys, but that cake look delicious. Bruh, yo, Prax, you know, that's gonna be the vibe of the KloudCast. We're gonna be smoking, we're gonna have some cake, and we're gonna talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
But man, I got Oreos next to me too. Yeah, I got Oreos upstairs. I don't got Oreo cake though. Do I got Oreo cake? Oh man, I might. I got chicken, bro. That's boring. Chicken could be bussin'. Chicken if cooked up right could be bussin'. You know what I mean?
So
I have a McDonald's cookie.
You heard about the black teen, African American teen, 13 years old, killed by a homeowner.
No.
13 years old. Small young boy. Got shot 9 times by a homeowner because the kid was trying to break into the car.
The kid was trying to break into the homeowner's car. Wow. I mean,
crazy.
Yeah.
Think you don't think that grown ass man had the power to overpower a 13-year-old?
9 times, that's overkill. One's enough on that one. That's what I'm saying. 9 is overkill, but like, nah, 9
Do you
is,
think he had to shoot? Do you think he had to shoot at all? Because the kid didn't have a gun.
bro. But you don't like. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to play devil's advocate and say that
Yeah.
he was.
This is why we're here.
But
This is why we're here, because I want to know what.
he's defending his property at that point. Was it broad daylight?
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight, and the kid was just trying to steal his car.
Broad daylight. I think it was like 7 in the morning.
7 a.m. isn't like always bright, bro. I don't know. It's not your car being broken into.
Yeah.
It like everybody be like, that's so fucked up. Do you want somebody breaking into your car?
So the writer.
Question. He could have taken the kid down like that though. He could have just. Yo, I don't. That's a lot, Grandpa. If somebody's breaking into your car, you're gonna have the like. You're gonna go through that whole thought process. Like, somebody's breaking in my car and will put a bullet in his leg. Like, I don't like. Literally could have done warning shots. Yeah, warning shots too. Warning shots too. Warning shots too. I'll just yell at him like, "Yo, I got a gun. Get away from my car. I have a gun. Get away from my car." Doing it daily for my job. I don't shoot unless it's the last thing I have to do. Alright. There's cops that are trained otherwise, and that's the first thing they do. So if a cop that's trained to do better can make that mistake and do it, I'm not gonna put that past a civilian at all.
So,
Grandpa,
this person,
because you have the ability to do something, Grandpa, you know, you're better than most. Just remember that. You're better than most. You're not equivalent to most. Go ahead, DC.
the man had 4 cameras in his house. Outside, I'm sorry, on the exterior of the home, at 4 corners of the home. All cameras were operational except one. The one that was pointing towards the driveway, that was out towards the driveway on, you know, where the sidewalk connected, showing the incident. Apparently, all that info on that camera was just gone, and the camera wasn't operational.
Oh, so that's tampering.
I don't know if, whatever the case would be, so the DC police are trying to gather information on it. There has been already a 300-person gathering at a community meeting at Brookland Middle School. It's an ongoing investigation right now. We don't know which way this is going. But yeah. We don't know if actually Karen Blake made it out the hospital yet.
Who knows? Maybe the guy wanted to do that shit. Maybe he did. Maybe the kid wasn't even robbing his car. Maybe that's just part of the story.
We don't know which way this is going to be going. But once again, dude, it's 2023.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, Grandpa. If he did, if he erased that entire camera feed, that's evidence tampering. That's like contempt of court. That's not contempt of court because he did it before going into it. But evidence tampering alone is a charge within itself, and that's a felony. And then it becomes if it's a murder charge, and depending on how big of it could go, and then if it's like evidence tampering within a felony case, and it's just much more charges. And then like maybe that kid wasn't even trying to rob his car, and you know we're all over here trying to make a judgment or preconceived note.
Maybe the car was at the end of the driveway, and he was leaning on the car to tie his sneakers.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're over here trying to make accusations or judgments or decisions or our judgment, the judgment of how we feel on something with false information. You should have tried to, you know, I wish next time, you know, before we go into this, let's you know, read everything. Let's get the facts out before you make me make a pre-rush decision in my judgment. Because you asked me how did I feel about somebody defending something that's theirs and getting stolen in their driveway. I'm imagining it being like, all right, this is my house, my driveway is right beside me, like my driveway is in my property. Like if it's an under yawning thing right beside my house, like you're in my property. Like I didn't even know it was daytime until after I asked you. Like that, those are a lot of factors. Like he could have been going to school at that time of day. Like,
yeah,
could have been going to work. Like there's a lot of things that I didn't know before you asked me.
A lot of things are missing, right?
Yeah,
a lot of things are missing. Okay, that's the whole point of this. I purposely left some of those things out.
No, don't do that.
Because, well, no, it wasn't more or less. It's just to show that we do it every day.
You had the facts.
No. I get what you're saying. It's not between me and you. What I'm saying is people do it every day. So they can have a quarter of a story and then feed on it, believe it, pressure it, push it, and that not be the whole story. That shit happens every day.
Yeah, but don't use
just
me
like
as the ass of your example next time.
It wasn't meant like
but
that.
That's how it was.
It was meant for chat, because if you see chat was the one that actually influenced a lot of these conversations. And as I was putting things into it, they were like, oh wait, no, you know? And you know, just to show you that shit happens every day, bro. You know?
No, it definitely do, bro. But like that's what some people enjoy doing. That some people don't care about it. Some people just want to jump to make a decision or make a judgment just so they can say that they made a decision and made a judgment. Like, oh yeah, I heard about that and I said such and such about it. Like, like, but you don't know the whole story. You wasn't there. You right. Don't know a quarter of anything that's going down. But nah, yeah, some people just like to talk to just talk, and those are the same people that like to be heard to just be heard. Like,
dude, that happens with everything.
Yeah,
games, all this shit. When people talk so highly of something and you have facts that game is complete garbage.
Oh, it's like this, like the whole Call of Duty argument too. Is that what you were going to?
Yes, it happens all the time.
Like I can't make the same argument about Call of Duty now that I can on release. I simply cannot. I heard the game got more stable. I need to give it a try again. But at the times I tried to play it, it was dog water. I'm sorry, chat. It was dog water. I couldn't connect to a game with somebody. COD still sucks, but I like to play
still
it.
Last.
Nah, listen, but I can't make that judgment. I can't make that judgment now. My judgment before was based on the current version. It was when I'm trying to play the game, but then it just crashes and we're like, oh, let me make a clip of this. And then my clip get like 5,000, 6,000 views on YouTube. Thank you, Call of Duty, for crashing. That was a good clip. Got a lot of views on it. Like I got
Frax with the emote, with the side emote.
Like buying a $70. Oh no! See, I'm talking about Call of Duty Warzone specifically. Modern Warfare 2 wasn't as big of a steaming pile of shit. It was a little bit better put together, the multiplayer on that, compared to the Battlezone, Warzone multiplayer. It just wasn't it. But yeah. As of now, if we go back to the old COD days, I'm on board with that. I don't know. Yo, what we got going on here? Dante. Why? Dante. Where's Dante been? Where's
this cake is so cracked.
Where's Dante been? I'm looking at my phone. I'm not getting text messages. Dante's like, what's going on over here? You don't know about the KloudCast, Dante? It's the first ever KloudCast. Welcome in. We've been talking.
Welcome in, Dante.
We've been talking about this, talking about that.
So yeah, talk about the Call of Duty. Also, did you hear the big hype with the big comeback for Black Ops 3? Everybody's going to craze right now because of the zombie maps.
Call of Duty what? 3?
Mm-hmm. Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3. So everybody's going back to Black Ops 3?
Apparently, a lot of people are playing Black Ops 3 on zombies. Like, it's a big thing.
Yeah. Apparently, maybe. I don't know. I didn't play Black Ops 3. I didn't do Black Ops 3 at all. Custom maps go hard. I didn't even know there's custom maps.
I didn't know either.
Yeah, see? I
didn't know either.
I didn't do,
you know?
maybe it's just a phase thing that people just going through because there's a lack of content, lack of games out there. It's only on PC though. Okay, so yeah, if it's only on PC, it's a phase. Yeah, it's hard to say like that, but if it's only on PC, it's just a phase. If it's on console, it might stay around a little longer. Console keep it relevant.
So right now they released on Steam. Before it was just Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now they're releasing the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 with Zombie Chronicles Edition included with the full game, plus Zombie Chronicles content expansion. So they're giving you all of the zombie map and the game for $20. That's why PC's been going a little crazy. No, what I'm saying is they're now, a lot of people are now seeing that shit. Because you'd be surprised, but sometimes there's fire ass games on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
And it came out 5 years ago, bro.
Oh no, yeah, Among Us was like that. Among Us didn't get any traction till like COVID, and then some streamers picked it up, and then everybody just jumped on the wave apparently.
Yeah. So like it's been, that shit's gonna BO3 is like 8 years old. I know, but I'm saying is on PC, people are now seeing that it's $20, bro. They're playing the fuck out of zombies now. It's definitely worth BO3 Zombies, the best Treyarch Zombies experience out of all the games. Wow. Really? Even above the original Zombies map? With the, what was it? World at War? Sir? I don't know if anybody else has played Zombies. Yeah, but so goes on for Battlefield, the last Battlefield. I feel like it was straight dog water. So hyped for that fucking game, and when it came out, it was just bad.
Oh, the one nostalgic, but the mechanics were so poor. And big leaps. Yeah. I just stopped playing zombies after I forgot which one. Maybe Black Ops 2 was probably the last one. What was the moon on? That was like the last map I was
I think that was 2.
that was Black Ops 1, the moon.
Oh yeah, with the monkeys. Oh my god, you just brought me back.
Yeah, with the moon, you could blow up the earth. I think that was like my last like zombie. Yeah, Kat, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you helping me out with that one. Those maps got remastered in Black Ops 3. Oh, righteous.
That's what Zombie Chronicles is. Okay. So it's all the maps remastered. Plus, of course, the ones that came with.
I remember the map with what was it, George Romero or Romero with the zombie maps when he was the alpha zombie. Yeah, that was a lot of. I think that was Black Ops 1 also. Then
there was a lot of cool shit they did with zombies when they had the actors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, these guys are getting big people in these fucking games.
Shangri-La was dope. Shangri-La was a good one. I remember Shangri-La.
Kino was my shit.
Those all got remade. Nice.
You got anything to pop up in?
Huh?
You got anything to pop up in combo?
I mean, yeah, maybe, kind of, sort of. I mean, depends on the relevancy of what we're gonna try to talk about. You know what I mean? Call of the Dead was George Romero. There we go, George Romero, the zombie guy. Literally your fave zombie map. Yeah, he made the modern day zombie. Before him, it was just a zombie. It was a white zombie. You know what I mean? That's legitimately the name of the movie. No racist pun intended, but that's the name of the movie. White Zombie. And he'd be like, ah! And he'd be like controlling like Haitian slave field workers from the like, and he'd pull them inside and be controlling them. Like that was like the original zombie. But what he did with the zombie was revitalize it to be wanting brains, pretty much. So like the whole hunger for brains and human sustenance. That was him. That was him. That's him. He's that guy. R.I.P. the GOAT. Yeah. R.I.P.
Rip.
Big old rip. But no, yeah. Night of the Living Dead. Yep, that was a straight banger. Even the remake of them, the whole Living Dead series, all of them, like Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
Night of the Living Dead was his first film in 1960.
Yeah, I know, but that's the one that revitalized, rewrote what zombies are. That's that's the one.
That was the turning point
for zombies. Yeah, they were no longer voodoo slaves.
And then he created the how should I say this? The biggest creativity of a lot of them was Dawn of the Dead.
Was that the more
Dawn
one?
Of the Dead that's actually George Romero's. Originally in 1978, Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
All right.
Both my parents weren't even alive yet.
Then they made this game. I forgot what it was. The zombie game was an arcade, and they based their game off of George Romero's film Dawn of the Dead, and then they remade his film again. I think in like 2003 or 2004, with the mall and stuff like that.
That's pretty lit.
A big influencer, man. But yeah. I'm back. I had to wash dishes.
Yeah, I had to wash dishes earlier. No cap. You know, but there's anything current events you want to talk about?
So the news that I had pretty much going on. Well, you also got the Chinese spy balloon.
The Chinese spy balloon. That's a big one going on right now. Yeah. And they were trying to say it was a weather balloon.
I guess.
Yeah.
One of the balloons that were shot down was 200 feet tall.
There was a few of them shot down actually. That one was, I think, one of the only one that's had missed like to the public initially, but there was like one shot off the coast, also of an army base or something like that. Also,
there's also a big rumor that Pentagon says that Chinese spy balloons flew over the U.S. on Trump's watch.
Yeah, I heard that one also, but it wasn't even like an accusation. It was kind of, wasn't that like a fact though?
I don't know if the Pentagon says it's a fact. Is it a fact?
If the Pentagon, was it a source of the Pentagon or the Pentagon? Because if it's the Pentagon as the source, then yeah, we can kind of factualize
Pentagon
it.
as the source.
We can kind of factualize it as a fact. And if the Pentagon is the source, and like, no, yeah, this happened. It kind of happened if the Pentagon, I think, said it happened.
So, Trump demanded his truth on social media on Friday.
He demanded the truth.
He wants truth on social media on Friday because, you know, he's back on Twitter.
So
they let him back on Twitter because Elon Musk bought Twitter.
Yeah.
And he allowed back Trump and Kanye. So he wants the truth being told on social media. What's with this guy in Twitter, dude?
I don't know. It's where he has the most sway with the public, probably. He probably has the most people like that he influences following that specific source of media. So anytime he releases something on that specific source of media, he feels the most positive reception to it because he know that's his specific source of preferred media.
You know how politicians usually they write formal or have a conference or a live meeting or something like that.
This motherfucker was the president of the United States announcing things on Twitter.
Yeah, he just denied the Pentagon statement on his social network. It said it wasn't me.
He said it wasn't him.
Yeah. He went to Twitter.
When she caught me on the counter, it wasn't me. He said I did it once over. It wasn't me. He said I did it in the shower. It wasn't me.
One in Latin America as well.
Yeah, Andre was saying one in Latin America as well. But yeah, they shot the one down in Latin America too, right?
I believe so.
I don't even think they.
I know they got the one that was flying over. I think it was Canada.
They didn't even play that one over there in Latin America. They were like pew pew, down.
Yeah. But
it's crazy, man. You wanna know a crazy fact though that I'm not too sure if a lot of people know? US is now the #1 global producer of oil. We produce more oil than Russia. Look up the fact. The United States produces 14.1% of the world's oil, I think it was, last time I looked it up. Said that loud spy balloons, wasn't me. Facts, I'll tell you. So yeah, that's a crazy
especially
fact.
Especially that Russia can't use the pipelines that they wanted to go through because their pipelines. Russia was making so much because they had the pipelines going through Ukraine and pretty much all throughout Europe, but they were feeding through Ukraine first and then throughout Europe. But Ukraine was the main source for the pipe running. So,
but see, that's the thing with the whole Ukraine thing. It was like due ordained well before the pipeline was established.
Well, the pipeline was just the I guess the tip of the iceberg.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
But like if you look at
honestly, if you cut off Russia's resources, which mainly their resources of funding and everything like that was through the oil. And you're cutting that off. Shit, you just cut their, let's say whatever it was, 12% of their fucking income just from oil.
Well, see, the thing is that it wasn't just gonna get cut off. You know what I mean? Like it's not like the Ukrainians were like, "Hey, we're gonna cut it off. Let's cut it off."
Yeah, no, they wanted things in return because it was dangerous that those pipelines were running through the whole country.
Yeah, but
and they didn't want to pay for the hazards.
But like even before that, like that's the whole
Russia's been trying to bully their way in
since the collapse of the Soviet Union. Like that's the whole geographical setup of Russia is that like there's Russia and then there's like empty land, a lot of empty land, and then it's not like to like certain bottleneck points outside that it's at those points where you can properly defend the land that's all the way inside by nothingness.
It's all tundra.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all of that tundra is like really hard to defend if it's all just empty area. But you need bottleneck points, and Ukraine actually with the mountains there serve as a great bottleneck point. So that whole war over there was kind of ordained because Russia would never feel like secure with the idea of not having that bottleneck point to defend them. So it's just like on the geographical plane of it. What you get me, Dante? On the geographical plane of it, it was gonna happen eventually, but it's gonna be, pardon my phrasing, interesting what happens next, because now Russia is doing like a whole second wave of recruiting, and now Ukraine is now getting more sophisticated weaponry. It's no longer scrap fighting. They got Russian tanks too. They seized a decent amount of Russian tanks, and they're now trained on how to use this new equipment that they seized from the Russian troops. So now it's like Russia's getting a second wave coming through, and the Ukrainians are better armed and more knowledgeable. So yeah, what's gonna happen, whatever happens, the resolution is either gonna come swiftly by a winner and a loser, or be prolonged by a few years of conflict. But yeah,
I learned that my mouse has a wireless charger.
really? What type of mouse you have?
I got the Logitech G502 X Plus.
And you're just learning that it's in your Steam.
Wireless charger.
I mean Discord, then Steam.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what is that? What you get me, Dante? Dante just sent me some codes. Let's see.
It's fire. But yeah, man. I think you got any other news?
This why? I love you.
Happened.
His gift. It's a beautiful gift, but it did it vindictively. You know what it is to love and hate somebody? So you wanna know what he got me, DC?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hogwarts Legacy.
What?
The digital deluxe edition.
Wow! Lucky fuck. Oh my god.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
It's really awesome. Like, it's so nice of him to do that. But
Awesome.
he knows where I stood on that.
Yeah.
Almost at 100k channel points. Let's go. Sonation in the building, baby.
Dante, you're a good man.
Alright. So I guess I got Hogwarts Legacy. Courtesies of the
Nah, you're the
Dante.
man, bro. Love you, bro. We love you, Dante.
You want to know a fun fact that surprises most people when I tell them this? But it is very much a fun fact of me and Dante. You now have to play Hogwarts. Yeah, Kawhi. Even Kawhi was here when I got that.
Why?
Kawhi the guy. Sin, why did you put in the number there? Big shout out to the homie Kawhi. They were playing Minecraft.
you laugh. He's playing Minecraft.
Oh, and he got me ultimate zombie defense.
Wow.
Very much wow. Ultimate zombie defense sounds fun. Minecraft is a W game, bruh. Nah, Minecraft is a W game. I just like to pick on Kawaii.
Guy. Came with it.
Came with it. I've never even heard of it. Oh.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
That's gonna be downloaded in 4 minutes. You don't play Minecraft? That's not what your shout out said. I'm just saying that's not what your shout out said.
You don't play Minecraft. It says Kawaii, they are playing Minecraft.
It does say Kawhi's there playing Minecraft.
I don't play Minecraft.
But I feel like this was a pretty successful podcast. Cause like I don't feel like it should be longer than 2 hours. Yeah.
Yo, bro, I don't know why, but I shouted you out real quick because I give you a shout out for the Kawaii, but it says you play Minecraft, bro.
His shout out straight up outed him. Straight up outed him. His shout out outed him. Like he said, I don't play Minecraft. No, you do. So yeah, we're going to do this every other Monday. So what it'll be, the first and the third Monday of the month? DC? The first and the third Monday of every month? What if a month has 5 Mondays?
3?
Then we'll do 3. Okay. Because think about it. If it has 5 Mondays in 1 month, right? And then we're gonna do the first Monday of every other month. Of every month, right? So that means there's gonna be there's quite possible week when there's back-to-back podcasts. But I guess that'd be cool. I guess that'd be a little gift. Shout me out again.
Kawaii to go.
I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he did that. I hope you go into 1,000 streams and just tell him to shout you out, bro. I hope every streamer that shouts you out sees that. That's great.
They're playing with your bombs.
It's hilarious.
All right, my boys. Well, I think this has been amazing.
I think so too. So what are we talking about on the next podcast? What do you think about, audience? What are y'all thinking about? What's up? Should we get more controversial things? Like, what's up? Should we go for the controversies? What's up?
I'm gonna put up the tabs. Follow up in the Discord if you're not in the Discord.
Deep dive.
Come check it out. Got some suggestions and stuff like that. Put it in the general. Eventually we'll probably work some kinks out, see if we could have something specifically for the podcast inside the cloud community. Yeah, man. Yep, definitely prayers go out to why we talked about that today too. That was definitely in the conversation today about the
prayers out for Turkey and Syria. Yeah, nah, we Kawhi.
Yeah,
that was definitely talked about. A little crazy right there. Shout out to everybody in chat. Thank you, Dante. I think it was 35,000 people. 3,700 or 37,000?
No, 3,700.
Okay, 3,700 people injured and or dead.
Nope. Killed.
Killed?
Officially dead.
Dead. Yeesh, yeah, that's a big number.
It's a massive number for a natural catastrophe.
Yeah.
That's a massive fucking number.
Yeah, it is.
And all at once. You know? That's insane. Think about it. My high school graduating class was only 1,000. Like 1,100.
Yeah, I didn't have one per se, Dante. Buffalo had one. Buffalo, New York. That's far from us. Far from me. Far
like
from
Canada.
DC. Yeah, that's almost by Canada. If I have one over here, DC gonna feel it over there. It's like I'm gonna be shaking. I'll be like, oh, do you feel that? DC is gonna be like, no, and you'll be like, oh shit, here it is. Like a few seconds later, you know what I mean? Like it would have been hilarious if he would have just started shaking there, like and go along with it, but he didn't. He did it. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's okay.
Earthquake can't fucking stop me. I'm the fucking Skywalker.
I think an earthquake could still, like, you know, make you lose your balance, dog.
Never. I'm that guy.
He's that guy.
You guys have been great. Awesome. My cinnamon toast crunch. And I'll watch Wakanda. Watch.
Not the Star Wars again. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Yeah, I uploaded a YouTube clip with that used. Yo, Hogwarts Legacy is 72 gigabytes.
It's a big game. It's an open world.
It better not be ass.
Like Hogwarts Legacy is an open.
It better
world.
not be ass.
I do want it. I do want to make my wife play it because she really enjoys her some Harry Potter.
Okay. So. At least what, 75 hours of playtime or less? Nah, less than 75. 75 is a lot. At least 40 hours of playtime. Right? For Harry Potter, I gotta put at least 40 hours before I can say, like, I don't fuck with this shit. It unlocks tomorrow at 1 p.m. Yeah, I didn't. How is it unlocked? It says coming February 10th. I guess I gotta preload it.
Yes. It's the 10th.
Tomorrow's the 10th. Tomorrow's not the 10th. Oh, does the digital
10th.
deluxe version? We get early access. You can say you don't fuck with it at all before at the loading screen. Nah, I can't say that. Oh, the 7th, 72 hour early. Oh, I'm getting it tomorrow then. Okay. All right, so we'll have time. I wish it came out a little bit earlier so I could stream it in the morning. I got something to do tomorrow afternoon, but tomorrow night we'll go hard in it. We'll go hard in the paint. We'll go hard in the paint tomorrow night. I guess that's what I'll be playing tomorrow. Hogwarts Legacy. And you will watch Enoch become a wizard. Haha. Why'd he pick the name Enoch? If you look at it, Enoch is a biblical name. The only person to enter the grace of heaven alive and then come out of heaven alive.
Early gameplay stream. Yeah. Definitely gonna pull some.
Definitely some early gameplay stream. But alright. So KloudCast gonna end here. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break and then we're gonna resume the stream. I'm gonna leave the tunes playing, put the outro screen, intro screen, and me and DC out of here, babies.
All right, guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.